Hey, how y'all doing? It's Craig here again. Thought I'd revisit the little Poulan 4018. Haven't done nothing with it since I figured out it was leaking around the base right there. It's actually about 35 degrees outside today. It's not too awful bad. The wind's not blowing. It's not real damp. Humidity's down. It's getting ready. We're getting ready for some winter weather. It's moving in. Freezing rain first, and then it's going to turn over to snow. It's actually warmed up a little bit from what it has been. But anyway, this is basically how it was last time you seen it. I was trying to do a pressure vac test and couldn't get it done. I've got the bolts out of it that I had in it after I took it out of the chassis. Obviously the bolts that go through the chassis is too long to clamp the shell down. So we're going to break it open. We're going to kind of look at it. I'm going to stay away from this corner because this corner is where it was leaking, right in there. So I'm going to break it from this side, hopefully. Maybe. I know what I can use. Let me pause this and I'll be right back. I'm going to get my heavy duty putty knife. Okay, what I've got here, just a regular gasket scraper, snap-on. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. And I've got my putty knife here. This is actually fairly heavy duty. It's not very flimsy. So hopefully I can get in here with it. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe that was leaking. See if we can't figure out maybe why it was leaking. Well, I hate to take the piston and everything out of it, but let's see if I can't knock that down out of there. What I got here is just a wood mallet. Put that up in there and stay away from that corner if I can. Oh, that's good. Huh. Broke my wooden mallet. Well, anyway, I'll just take it on out, and then I'll go from there. This is the corner that was leaking. I don't know why. Got a good print around it. Top and bottom. This would have been the corner that would have been leaking. I don't know, it looks a little thin right there compared to the rest of it. Well, not really too thin. Notice, I honestly don't know why it was leaking. There's nothing there that would really suggest to me that it looks the same, but this was the only corner that was leaking. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm going to clean all that up, get all that 3 bond off there, that 1184. Since this is more or less a disposable saw, I say that, you know, not meaning it's disposable, but it's a little homeowner saw, and they are made to be disposable. They cost probably just as much to rebuild as what they do to buy a new one, or just a few dollars more for a new one, what it does to rebuild it. And else if you can do what I've done and have one given to you, and then you can do it for around $50. But I've been reading about the new Permatex Optima gasket maker. This is the black. It's minus 65 to plus 500 degrees F. And when you go in and look at it, look at the specifications. Says to allow it to dry, or to allow 24 hours for it to fully cure before filling with fluids or returning to service, which I done with the 1184. It was actually 2 or 3 days. Maybe I had a little bit of oil that got on the surface when I was putting it together. I have no idea. But this is supposed to be safe for all types of oils, solvents, gases, vibration resistant, aluminums, plastics, steel, woods, well, right here it says not recommended for use in parts with gasoline. Now when I was reading the Permatex homepage, it said all fluids, oil-based fluids. So now it's kind of gotten me wondering. Maybe I will put it back together with the 1184. But it says right here, heavy duty oil applications. Again, if you go to Permatex's homepage, it doesn't really specify do not use with gasolines like it does right here. Not recommended for parts in contact with gasoline. So I don't know. Oh well, I'll make up my mind. I'll clean this up, and I'll come back when it's all clean. I'm ready to put it together.